Your task today is going to be working through investigation 2.3 using the video, your notebook 2.3, and your book, page 48 and 49. Today we're going to look at how do rate tables help us find equivalent ratios. We already know what equivalent ratios are. We already know rate is at the speed or the way something grows. And I know you've seen different types of tables, whether it's a table of a list of things you need, a table of a list comparing things. So now we're going to combine this all together. Let's figure out what this warm-up question is. Jackie gets 5 segments and Laura gets 7 segments. What is the fraction each person gets? What is my whole? That's the first question we need to ask. What is my whole? Well, if Jackie gets 5 parts, Laura gets 7 parts, 5 plus 7 is 12. So Jackie should get 5 out of 12, or 5/12. Laura should get 7/12. What would the ratio of their segments be? Write it down, see if you know. Yeah, 5 to 7. Page 48. When comparing how to share chewy fruit worms, Crystal recorded how many segments she and her sister would get for different sizes of chewy fruit worms. Crystal thought she could use what she knew about equivalence, equal, the same, to make a table showing the amounts. The table shows that for every segment given to Alexa, Crystal gets 2 segments. So every time Alexa gets 1, Crystal gets 2. And it also shows that for every 1/2 segment Alexa is given, Crystal gets 1. So Crystal, every time Crystal gets 1, Alexa gets 1/2. This is Crystal's unit rate. So where Alexa's table shows 1, that is Alexa's unit rate. And where Crystal's table shows 1, that is Crystal's unit rate. At the top of your notebook, right up here, you have a table, you have the word unit or rate table, and you have this picture. On this table, I want you to circle Alexa's unit rate and Crystal's unit rate. Here's Alexa's, here's Crystal's. Crystal sees an ad for chewy fruit worms. She decides she wants the student council to include chewy fruit worms in the fundraising sale. You can use the information in the advertisement to compute the price for any number of worms you want to buy. 30 worms for $3. We know that we can find any price for any amount of worms. One way to figure out the price of a single item, so 1 worm, is to build a rate table. The table we see on the next page will help us figure out the different price for different numbers of fruit worms. So we're going to be using this. Go ahead and pause so you can make your notebook look the same. All right, A, this is where we're at. Notebook, second section right here. book, we're on page 49 right up here. First thing I want you to do in your notebook at the end of this table, I want you to fill in these three numbers, $10, $300, and $50. So, first question is, how much do 3 chewy fruit worms cost? Well, I don't know yet. We got to finish our table. How much do 300 chewy fruit worms cost? If 30 worms cost $3, so here it is, 30 worms for $3. And I want my worms down to 1. How did I do that? We divide by 30. Divide by 30. Well, $3 divided by 30, on a calculator you get this, 0.1, which is really 10 cents. So go ahead and write 10 cents in here. Now, I know that 1 worm is 10 cents. 2 worms? 3 worms? Well, 2 times 10. 20 cents. 3 times 10 cents is 30 cents. So under this table, you can say, or just make a note, that 3 worms equal 30 cents. Now finish filling in the rest of your table. Pause the video and finish filling it in. Worms times 10 cents. All right, you've got your table filled in. Go ahead and check your answers. But now we've got these down here. If I'm moving from my unit rate to find a price, I'm going to multiply. So unit rate to price, we multiply. So what do you think we have to do if it's price to unit rate? Correct. We divide. So first, let's do this one. 300 times 10 cents, $30. It's an expensive fruit worms. Now we're going to go backwards. From here to here, we're going to divide by the unit rate. So $10 divided by 0.10, 10 cents, is 100. Well, what about $50? Go ahead and do that one. $50 divided by 0.10 is, do it on a calculator, pause the video, do it. Correct. 500. Pause the video and write stuff down. We're on part B. Second part down here, second table. You can write some of your answers in this little bit here. Book, right in the middle here. Student council also decides to sell popcorn to raise money. 1 ounce of popcorn, so unpopped kernels, is 1 ounce equals 4 cups, and 1 serving is 2 cups of popcorn. So the first thing we're going to work with is 1 ounce to 4 cups. And they gave us that. Now remember, On the last part, when we went from unit rate, well here, let's just copy this, shall we? Copy. Let's move it over here. Let's paste it so we don't forget. Group it all together. All right, here's our little cheat sheet. Unit rate to money, we multiply. Money to unit rate, we divide. Well, what do we have? Looks like we've got no money. But we do have a unit rate. So this is going to be unit rate to whatever we need it to be, which is popcorn this time. We multiply by the unit rate. So let's get our little cheat sheet in. We're going from here to here. We multiply, oh, let's write it down at the bottom so we don't get confused. Well, oh dear, oh dear. Here to here, we times 4. If we're going popcorn to kernels, we divide by 4. Okay, pause the video, fill in your table. All right, check your answers. There it is. Now let's do these down here. $30 times 4. $120. Pause the video and see if you can do the others. Divided by 4 is 25. 200 divided by 4 is 50. Pause the video, write it down. All right, let's add our 50 here. So let's answer some of these questions. So number 2, how many cups of popcorn can you make from 12 ounces? 48. From 30 ounces? 120. How many ounces of popcorn are needed to make 40 cups? 40 cups. 10. 100. 25. Now, under that table, I want you to write number 4. How many ounces are needed to make 100 servings? Well, we know that 1 serving is 2 cups. Oops, too far. So 1 serving equals 2 cups. 100 servings equals how many cups? Well, 100 times 2. 200 cups. How many ounces of kernels are needed to make 1 cup? Well, 1 cup. 1 serving is 2 cups. We know that there are 4 cups to 1 ounce. 4 cups for 1 ounce. I want 1 cup for how many ounces? This has to get to 1. 1 cup for 1/4 ounce. Pause it and write it down. This is number 5. How do rate tables help us answer questions A and B? Well, rate tables, we can use rate tables to find equivalent ratios and the unit rate. Pause, write it down. We just did this one. We wanted to find popcorn ounces, cups to ounces of kernels. So cups to ounces of kernels was 4:1. And I wanted to know what is it for 1 cup. So we divided by 4. It was 1 cup for 1/4 ounce. Good job. If you've made it this far, nice job. Go ahead and pause, write it down. Here is your homework for today. So you are, if you made it through the video, it is still Tuesday. November 15th. Your homework is due Thursday, 15, November 17th. You can close your Chromebook and start your homework.